In this video, I'm gonna tell you about the 7 things you should never do to your man downstairs. Your man downstairs is a very special man. My man downstairs is a very special man. And I wanna make sure that he's being treated the best so he can have the best outcomes that life has to offer. Let's jump right into the video. The first thing that you should never do is never wear condoms. If you hate your junk, don't wear them. If you hate the man downstairs, throw them away. Go burn all of them. I can't tell you how many guys, oh, fit, man, I don't like how they feel. What? I'm sure STDs feel a lot worse. Listen, guys, I've been with a lot of women. I've dated a lot of women. And the one thing that I would not compromise on is my safety, because I like my man downstairs. As a matter of fact, I love him. I love him so much that I want him to have a safe life. It's up to me to keep him safe. So in order for me to keep him safe, I gotta do everything I need to do when I'm interacting. I don't want him to get infected. So ditch the mindset that safe sex is like a choice. It isn't a choice. You should have safe sex every single time. Unless it's a girl that you have been tested with or that you've been with for a long period of time that you know doesn't have anything, and you know you don't have anything, that's the only person that you should ever come in contact with there. I'm never gonna say, oh damn, it feels so good, let me just take it off. As a matter of fact, I'm looking, I be mid-stroke, making sure it's still on there. I ain't taking no risk. So if you don't love your man downstairs, you should never wear condoms. Why? Why spend money on condoms if you hate your dude down the stairs? Why would you spend money on this? I spend probably hundreds of dollars on condoms. I want the most exquisite ones. At the bottom line, guys, nothing is guaranteed. STDs are real, STIs are real. I've never caught one. I don't want to catch one ever. All right, and I want you guys to be safe. I've heard plenty of stories on my live streams of guys catching this or catching that from being with a girl that he thought he could trust. I'm not trusting nobody until we go get a test together, right? So you love your man downstairs, protect him at all times. Number 2, sitting too much. I sit and make these videos and I gotta make sure I stand up, get the blood and the juices flowing through my body so I don't crush my own pelvic floor. I don't compress my blood flow. Sitting too much, guys, being excessively sedentary reduces your blood flow, compresses your nerves, right? And it just restricts the overall blood flow in your body. This is why you gotta be standing, you gotta be doing cardio. I have a walking treadmill. I'm active in the gym. I take only 2 days off from the gym. I rest Saturday and Sunday, but I do cardio. I do some form of cardio at least 6 days a week. There's only 1 day a week that I don't do some kind of cardio. Sitting too much, guys, is you're literally putting excessive pressure on your pelvic floor. Along with bad nutrition, not moving around too much. This is how you get fatter and fatter and your blood flow reduces. Think about people who are more on the larger side. This is how people get fat so easily. They sit down and do nothing. There's no movement. If there is no movement, there is no blood flow. This is why you see guys who work from the office, they tend to have ED. They sit long hours of the day, 8, 9 hours, they sit on a desk, and then they're never in the mood to do it. It's because they are literally reducing their own blood flow. They're compressing, right, the nerves in their body. Get you a walking treadmill. I never want to be sitting for so long. So if I'm working at my desk too long, I get my walking treadmill and I switch it up to walking and working. Because I love my man downstairs. My man downstairs, I need him to be active. I need him to be ready to go. And this is one thing that you guys gotta understand about chicks, especially hotter girls. When the opportunity strikes, you don't usually get a second chance to make a good first impression. So if you're not doing what you need to do to take care of yourself, bro, you're not staying active, you're gonna get a chance with that hot girl, you're gonna finally get into bed with her and you can't get it up, it's gonna be one of the most embarrassing things in your life. So stay active, keep your heart strong, stop being so sedentary, right? Don't be sitting on your desk and not doing so much movement, and you're gonna improve the functioning of your man downstairs. Number 3, never lie about the size of your man downstairs. Listen here, buddy. I know men, we like to over exaggerate to stroke our own ego. Luckily for me, I'm above average, so there's no need for me to lie. But there's some men out there who are gonna add a couple of inches when the girl is trying to figure out, what they're working with. Or they lie and claim that they're this to make themselves look better. Lying about it just makes you look worse. There are things you can do to improve your man downstairs, and I'm gonna get to that a little later. But lying about it is gonna make you look worse because it's gonna make it seem like you're very, very insecure about it. And the last thing that women want to see is that you're insecure about something. Don't lie about it. Don't add a couple of inches. If you're 5 inches, no need to claim and say you're 6. If you're 6 inches, don't need rounding up. Y'all be rounding up. Yeah, man, I'm like 6.910. Now I'm like 6.7. Man, you ain't never seen 6.7 in your life. You don't even know what 6.7 look like. So just be honest with what you will have. Be honest with what you're working with. You can improve it, but lying about it is not gonna help you improve it. And if a woman finds out that you're lying about it, let's say she assumes that you're one size and then she sees it and it's not what you told her it was, or you were boasting about it being, then you're gonna make yourself look even worse. Number 4, never send pictures of it. Your man downstairs does not need to be all over the internet. Keep it to yourself. Why? Because you wanna be a professional man. You wanna always carry a professional look. If you're sending pictures to girls and you become popular one day, you become well known one day, those pictures never go away. That picture you sent that girl thinking that it disappeared, she sent it to somebody else, or she saved it, or she did this, or she did that. And before you know it, you become some big name lawyer, big name doctor, and then some girl trying to get some money out of you, she gonna be like, yo, give me some money, I'm gonna expose this. I'm gonna make you look bad. Keep your privates in your private. You never know what you're gonna become. You guys are working tremendously hard to be more successful men. All right, you don't want to jeopardize your own future by some dumb mistakes that you're making now. And I would go as far as to say this: any girl that claims that she needs to see it doesn't really want to smash. If you're talking to a girl and she's like, can you send me a picture? She ain't planning on smashing. These are the kind of girls that get a thrill from seeing images. Yes, there are girls like that. No interest in ever meeting you. She just likes getting validated by men sending her pictures of their wee-wee. Don't be one of those guys. Don't be one of those clowns who's trying to impress a girl, taking it at all different angles, zooming in, expanding, adding effects to make it look bigger so you could look better in front of the girl's eyes. If a girl wants to see my junk, she can come see it in person. It's gonna look more than impressive in person. You don't gotta see it on the internet. And I damn sure ain't finna jeopardize my future because I'm trying to look cool in front of you. If you need to see it first before you show up, don't show up. Number 5 is to never stop using it regularly. Guys, I can't tell you how important it is to maintain healthy habits for your wee-wee. Everything that has blood vessels in it, they need to be practiced. They need to be trained. If you don't do bicep curls, are your biceps gonna grow? If you stop walking, isn't your body gonna start decomposing? If you stop exercising, isn't your body gonna start becoming more fragile? Why do you think that your wee-wee is different? This is why it's so important, guys, that you do things, right, to keep your erection quality up, to maintain your firmness, to maintain the health of your wee-wee. There's plenty of things you can be doing, guys, to improve and help maintain what you have to make it better. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. That brings me to point number 6. Never do anything in terms of enlarging your size without proper guidance. Guys, I'm very, very deep into PE. PE meaning penis enlargement. I've been doing it for several years. So it's something that I'm well versed on. I talk about it more in my exclusive site, but I understand a lot, right? I have very, very good understanding of what to do and what not to do. And as a beginner, you can very well make a lot of mistakes picking up devices that you don't know how to use and you hurting yourself. Nerve damage is a real damn thing. You go start pumping at excessive pressures and you hurt yourself. you start pulling, doing this, trying to grow your wee-wee, and you hurt yourself. If it don't work, it ain't no use either. All right, so you need proper guidance, proper steps on what to use to improve your size and not hurt yourself, while also making what you have even better. And when it comes to penis enlargement, guys, I have an exclusive site where I teach men how to grow their size naturally, right? How to perform better in the bedroom, what supplements I use, right? I can't talk about this kind of stuff on YouTube or on, I got literally banned off of Buy Me a Coffee because of this exact content, giving guys advice on this, how to do these things the right way without hurting yourself, right? So I created my own site to teach men how to grow their size, how to have better sexual health so they can do better in the bedroom, because that means so much. Please understand, bro, the more I improved my size, my erection quality, I got better in the bedroom, the better women treated me. And I started to look at myself like, hold up. So all of this has mattered all this time and I just didn't know about it. So using the devices that you don't know how to use, using devices that are just gimmicky, can hurt you and they will hurt you. You got to learn how to use the right devices the proper way, for how long, a step-by-step guide. You still have to do your own research. Make sure that what the knowledge that you're consuming is good for you, but you need the right steps on how to actually get better down there. If you're a guy that wants to improve your size the right way, learn the supplements I use, become just overall better in the bedroom, right? Make sure you go in the link in the description or the pinned comments, right? Sign up for FitX Talks. I have a whole section called penis enlargement. I have a whole section called sexual education that you can go study and learn about all these things, the right way how to do them, in FitX Talks, link in the description or the pinned comments, so you can improve your man down there. And you can improve your size. It just has to be done the right way, the most cautious way. Number 7, never jerk it. There's increasing your size the right way, like I teach you in FitX Talks. And then there's touching yourself, decreasing your sensitivity, making you addicted to pornography, making you harder to climax with a real woman, making you less present with a real woman. That doesn't improve nothing about your sexual health. Guys, touching yourself, watching porn does the opposite of improving your man down there. No benefit whatsoever. People say, oh man, NoFap is placebo. Placebo my ass. I haven't watched porn in almost 3 years. 3 years. And I have zero problems getting it up. I have zero problems lasting long. I can last as long as I want. I can get it up whenever I want. I would argue and say that I've gotten actually better. I can control myself better, because the only time that I'm gonna touch myself or I'm gonna feel sensation is when I'm with a real woman. Not jerking it, not watching porn allows me to be very, very present with a real woman. It allows my sensations to be high for me to enjoy sex. I feel like porn, jerking it, made me enjoy sex less. I was thinking about this scene, that scene. She didn't look a certain way. It just made me bitter and angry. The less porn I watched, the less I jerked it. I felt more natural with a woman. So if you want your wee-wee, your man downstairs to have really, really good health, take care of him. Give him the best that life has to offer. Treat him like you. You don't want to feed yourself no trash. You don't want to do you no bad. He's included. Give him the best. So when you're with a girl, she's like, wow, I'm usually not with guys that can last this long. I'm usually not with guys who can get it up whenever they want. And you're a different guy because you're not addicted to porn. You're not addicted to touching yourself. You can control yourself, and that makes you better in the bedroom. And that's it, guys. These are 7 things that you should never do to your man downstairs. Don't forget, guys, if you want to grow your size naturally, you want to learn the supplements that I use to safely improve your health down there and your size down there. Don't forget, link in the description and the pinned comments, FitX Talks. Right, I have a whole section on this that you can get better at this today. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll get back with you guys next time.